the Gathering players asked the question, what happens when you boil a pack of Magic cards? Well, at least 2 people have asked that question at some point. You know, like a zero sum. It wasn't 0, I meant 1. I've asked it. A quick disclaimer that I'm filming at the end of the video because I forgot to film it at the beginning, so you can look around for hints and tips of what happened in the video right now if you want to pause the screen. The disclaimer is, don't try this at home, okay? I'm a professional, I'm a doctor, I'm a fucking daddy. I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, and I am the magic content creating equivalent of Professor Oak, except instead of making 14-year-old children like leave their homes and go indulge in legal yet morally dubious cockfighting with creatures kept in little balls, I encourage you to do it with cardboard, no animal cruelty, from the safety of your own home or local game store. And yes, I did say cockfighting. This is Kenobi's Kitchen, a new featurette where I'm going to try and open packs in exciting and new ways. Today I intend to open some Ixalan packs, not all 3, I'm going to open these 2. Now this one is going to be our test pack. For scientific reasons, I'm going to dip it in water to show you what happens to a pack of Magic cards once submerged in cold water, to see if the packaging is actually as waterproof as I believe it is. I think I've seen someone do this before, so I think this is waterproof. Pack number 2, on the other hand, will be boiled, like a boiled egg. Now I don't actually know how long it takes to boil an egg, so I'm just going to look that up now, 1 second. Oh, I've got a comment on YouTube. According to Delia Smith's website, that's what Delia Smith is, the chef, Delia Online, it says that 6 minutes will produce a soft, fairly liquid yolk and a white that is just set but still wobbly. Now I don't want my cards wobbly or set for that matter, so I'm gonna do a 3-minute boil. We're gonna boil it for 3 minutes on the hob using the pan there. My wife said I couldn't use any of our good pans, so I'm using our old trusty pan that I cook all my pasta in. Just like pasta, to avoid starch, we will be adding salt. The reason we're adding salt is, firstly, I'm assuming the comment section will be full of salty bastards saying I shouldn't be destroying Magic cards if the cards get destroyed. And it also means that they don't get too starchy, which means at the end the cards should be in a nice condition, hopefully. It's what you do with pasta, and that's the only thing I really know how to cook, so. Now, for safety reasons, I'm not going to wave this pan around anymore, I'm going to put it down. I'm also going to wear some safety equipment, so I've got the closest thing I can find to safety goggles in my house, which are these lovely rotund bookworm glasses. On top of that, I did have some plastic gloves that I'd used to put steroid cream on some like sort of skin irritation my dog had gotten, but I can't find them. My wife seems to have fucking hidden them. Perhaps I kept putting them on and trying to poke her with them. So I'm going to pretend to put on a plastic glove now, and you can just get the idea. That's right, put that one in your wank bank and smoke it. Now, it's not the camera or fucking around with it, so I'm sorry if the angle just changed slightly and you guys will notice. The clock in the background will tell you that. I haven't really changed it too much though. Right, so now we're going to do the test pack. So we have a stove with cold water on it. To prove it's cold, I'll put my hand inside it. Oh, can you hear that? Can you hear the flicking of water? My nose is so fucking wet right now. Anyway, my wife did say to try and not make this too sexual because that would hurt the science. This pack of Magic cards here, I'm just going to drop in. It floats. Wasn't expecting that. So it's currently floating. I will bring this up to the camera actually, see if the camera can see this here. Can we do that without moving the camera? Yeah, the pack is currently floating in the water, which means that it's not filling up with water and getting heavier, so it's not floating. I will now poke it down though. Now in the interest of science, I'm going to dip the pack fully into the water and make sure it's completely submerged. There we go. So I've also just took a phone call that I've cut out of this. So this pack has been in the water for a couple of minutes now. Well, maybe a minute, maybe 2, who knows. Right, let's grab this out of there. It feels a bit soggy. I went for my first run in like 2 months this morning and my lungs are fucking hating me, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, test goggles off. Let's open a pack of Magic cards on camera. Okay, so let's open this pack of Ixalan. The sound quality is going to differ across this video. The echoing in my room is pretty bad and I'm now still behind the camera. So we're opening a wet packet of Ixalan. I'm going to try to get the cards out without getting too much of the water that's just come off onto my hands, onto them. So, I'm wearing gloves. The cards feel cold, but not at all wet. There was a little bit of splash there, I think. So we've got a Kinsale Sunwing as a rare. and we've got a plant token. So yeah, okay. I mean, that's a hateberry-like creature. I can imagine playing that at some point in my life. Right, that was the test pack. Now it's time to boil some water. Right, we're going to give it a couple minutes to boil, and then we'll stick a pack in there and see what happens. Oh, goggles! Shit. Fucking, not one of those. What if a pack explodes or something? Fucking pack ninja. So normally I would boil a kettle and put the water in to boil it when I'm making pasta or anything in a pan, boiling potatoes or whatever. So I don't normally boil from cold. I think that's how fucking long it took. I've been stood around for at least 2 minutes. So we've got some medical tongs, forceps, the sort of things you'd use to prise open an orifice for the inserting of bees. The water is now visibly boiling, so we're going to use our forceps to place our pack into the water. Now let me just clarify, this is a sealed booster pack. I haven't tampered with it, I have not messed around with it anyway. And these are my medical forceps, or just tongs that I used to cook chicken with. And in the pack goes. Okay, so it floats. As we can see, the pack floats. Now, we're going to boil it for 3 minutes. It's now 42 minutes past 12. I'm going to boil it until 45 minutes past 12. So there is now steam coming off the pack. What I'll do is I'll get a second angle here for those viewers at home. Boiling in there, it's boiling in there, but it's holding on, it's holding in, it's doing alright. Right, I've got 1 more minute to go, I'm going to submerge it. Oh, I'm going to try and submerge it, down it goes. It doesn't want to stay submerged, like kind of a potato. Potatoes floated in it now, I think so. No, it will not stay submerged. The pack feels a bit soggy to the touch, like the cards inside might have expanded a little bit perhaps. I'm unsure. So as you can see, it's 12:45. We've given it 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and tong that bad boy out. No, it's not the air inside is trying to get out, osmosis or whatever it is when things go through cells. I think it's osmosis, that's what I'm talking about. So here you have it, folks, the Ixalan pack. I'm just going to pan a little bit there. The Ixalan pack, freshly boiled. It looks okay, like it's got a bit of a whitening to the ink on it, but I think it might be okay. Like, it feels a little bit weirdly silky to touch. Sniff test, the pack smells like a normal pack, but it is a bit shriveled, like it's been in high heat, surprisingly. So, let's go ahead and open this boiled pack of magic cards. I'm going to dry the packet off first. I don't want to just get water on the cards if they have survived. These will be quite, you know, a prized possession if they survived a boiling, right? So the modern cardstock probably won't survive this process, let's be honest. It might be worth me doing some older packs just to see if they will. But let's see. So, the pack is very, very weird feeling actually. I don't think these cards have survived this at all. So they're damp. The water has somehow gotten in. I think it's just got through the seals on either side. The cards look okay, I guess. Right, we've got a load of gumph, so let's get through the gumph and see if we've ruined something. Oh, okay. Okay, these are sticking together. Let's get rid of those. That's stuck to that one. That's also stuck. Oh, there's 2 cards there. Oh, there's another. Wow, they're sticking together. But other than that, they look pretty good. I think it's just the heat might be getting like the residue stuck together. Depth of Desire, Jungle Delver, Looming Altasaur, Spreading Rot, Pirate's Cards. These are very warm, by the way. I would put these under my armpits to warm me up if I was ill. Driver of the Mighty, Grim Captain's Calling, Verdant Rebirth. We've got an Argyl's Blood Feast. So good job. This card's going to bomb if it ever got any value thanks to the new flip from the Vault Transformed. That card has actually warped more than the others slightly as well. I don't know if you can see that. Interesting, probably because it's painted on both sides. And then this feels like it's 2 cards. It is 2 cards, but they've stuck together quite badly. And the paint there on that one, the ink, that is a war-torn boiled pirate. And this card, which would be on the outside of the pack, is actually warped far more than the others. I mean, we probably could have bought it for 6 minutes and completely ruined the cards, but that was not necessarily the exercise. So let's go through one more time what happened there. We bought some magic cards, and not what happened actually, if I'm honest with you. I put the pack over here. The cards are all a little bit sodden, shall we say. The card on the outermost card was a shirt strike, no, Sailor of Means. So he sailed the 7 seas a little bit, and he's got like a bit of like weird warping where the colouring's gone a bit weird. I don't know if you can see that on the camera there. Yeah, see? A weird sort of like glue almost. I think it might be residue off the pack, like glue's coming from the edge when we boiled it. Aside from that, we then also had a rare, which is a flip card, which appears to have, they're all warped ever so slightly. This one's warped a little bit more than the others, maybe just because of how they're printed on the double-sided sheets. But this card's also now going to be in from the Voice Transformed, so this is probably, to be honest, this is probably more unique than an FTV one because it's been boiled by PleasantKenobi. So if you want this card, place your bids in the comment section below and maybe I'll consider sending it out to someone if someone will give me something in exchange for it. So that was the first foray into the Let's try that again. So that was the first foray into the kitchen of Kenobi, or Kenobi's kitchen as I call it. You can call it a lab, you can call it a sex dungeon, whatever gets you off. I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope it's something different and a bit fresh on a Sunday. I've got some gameplay for Drowsy and Taxes coming because everyone keeps begging for it. And the professor over at Ixalan Community College, his deck tech was a bit weak. As much as I love him and as much as I think he's a charismatic old man, say old man, he's not much older than me, I just don't think that deck tech was very good. So I'm going to show you what I think of our Drowsy and Taxes. If you want to see any other videos like this, if you want to see me destroy cards in a different way potentially, or see if they will get destroyed. We've got ideas of running them over in quad bikes, shooting them. There's a few different ideas floating around, but if you think of a way that you want to see packs opened, then put it in the comment section below, and I might even give you a shout out if we use your idea in a future video. I'll also be streaming some variant of Death and Taxes in Modern on Monday, which is tomorrow, so if you want to see that, make sure you tune in at 7 PM GMT. If you like the glasses as well, just comment below that you'd like to, I don't know, have sex with me or spit in my bum hole or whatever it would be. And other than that, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, like the video, definitely drop me a comment. And apart from all that, I'm going to sign off with a little bit of advice, boys and girls. Don't boil your magic cards.